Srimate Namaha, Sri Rama Raksha, Sarva Jagat Raksha. Before getting into the topic, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us and bringing out the sacred content to you all. I'm offering a paid consultation or guidance service through email. If you want to mail me, you can mail at ybhairats@gmail.com. So today we are going to discuss about the 14th dimension, 14th chakra. Till 13th chakra, all the information is already available on my channel, and also all the videos I have suggested till here. If you are reaching till here, or if you are undergoing this process of activation, then you have to listen till 13th chakra video, because everything is one video is connected with the other. All the videos are interconnected, so you have to listen to all the videos, all the suggestions of the videos and the topics which I have made in the 13th dimension video. You have to listen to that also, because everything is connected. If you finish all those things, then it will be easier for you to connect with this 14th dimension and step into this 14th dimension. It's not just about the listening, it's also the activation. Sometimes maybe if you are reaching till here, means it's not an easy thing, it's not a joke. Okay, when you're reaching till here, means it means that you're already ready for this kind of information and knowledge. That's why first thing is, that's why you're receiving this kind of channel or this kind of information. And also it's not just about me saying here, it's also like you will go through some initiations and activations just by listening to this kind of information. Just by listening to this, you will go through, it will start. Like whenever, whatever videos or things which I'm suggesting for a particular kind of activation, listen all those, because it's not just about listening, it's not just about accumulating that knowledge and information and keeping with you. It's not that. It's also about activating something within you, triggering something within you, or it's just like your initiation. So these videos, all my videos, and the things which I'm saying here, every word, and also the thumbnails which I'm using, focus on them properly, because those are also initiations. So whatever, I'm not just keeping the thumbnails just like that for the sake of keeping something fancy. No, because I myself, when I go through certain activations, I receive thermas, I receive images, I receive certain kind of a pictures or images which will activate me. The same things I use for the video purpose also. So whenever I think of making some kind of a video or some kind of a topic, I want to discuss about some kind of a topic, I immediately also receive some kind of a image which will be apt for that. I just don't randomly put something. Okay, that is also, thumbnail is also like a download, like I have to put this thumbnail only, so that will be an activation for you all also. So it's very important for you all to follow all my suggestions very carefully, and also see the thumbnails, what that picture is representing, what that iconography is representing. Sometimes it will be very much helpful for you. When you think in this way, then your DNA activations will be very much faster. Okay, this is the tip I want to give you all. When you listen to all these things properly, there and then only your activation process will start, and then it depends on you how far you're going to take it. So this was all about the activations part. So until 13th dimension, and also I have been making a series of videos on Rishi identity of consciousness. So listen to all the parts, and also the video suggestions which I've made inside those videos. Okay, so for example, in 13th dimension I've mentioned about so many videos, so go listen to those also. That is also important for all the activations to happen properly for you. So this is there. So after this, now in the 14th dimension, which I'm going to, this is also a part of Rishi identity of consciousness only. So this is in a series, so listen to the entire series, otherwise you will not understand anything, you will miss out on something. So if you don't want to miss out on anything, hit that notification bell, so you will be updated with everything, all the important ascension updates, and also what is important for you. And subscribe to our channel, because if you feel that this content is resonating for you, or it is interesting for you, then it might be very useful for this kind of a content, and channel might be very useful for you. So subscribe, like, share, and subscribe, and share it with everybody who need this kind of information, because like this you are also doing your soul purpose by sharing that knowledge and information, and you are becoming like a medium to send this information from one place to another. So you are helping others also by helping them, giving this kind of information and knowledge by doing your purpose. So do that. Okay, and also like the video, share, comment in the comment section what all doubts you have, or if you have any kind of queries, or if you have any kind of if you want me to make any kind of a video, then if it's a divine download, then I'll make a video on that topic. So you can do all these things. Now the 14th dimension, 14th chakra. First thing, if I want to talk about the 14th dimension, is it is the Ra center. So first of all, this is Ra center. So let's just discuss about what is this Ra center. And actually there is it's a very deep concept, but just everything whatever which is complex, I just simplify it so that you can easily understand that. So whatever complexities are there, I am making as the simplest things for you. So I'll explain it in a form of story so that you all can resonate and I understand it very nicely and easily. Okay, so now here the Ra center means there is a Egyptian god who is called as Ra. He is a Ra god. He is a Ra god. He is an Egyptian god. In the previous civilization, there was really a Ra god who is an Egyptian god, and he is a sun god. He is a sun god basically. So he is having all those qualities of sun. So here also we have like a Surya Dev kind of a thing, right? So we have Surya Dev, we have sun god, we do worship Surya Dev, and all these things. In olden Indian culture, we had a lot of things which is related to Surya Dev, but now in as the time passes by, that worship got reduced. Now in the next coming videos, I'll talk more about the Surya Dev also, what happened actually, and what now how we can invite the sun's energy within our collective. I'll tell everything about the Surya Dev when we are going to discuss about that. Okay, that is a separate thing we'll keep, because now the video will be very long. Okay, but that concept is connected with this, and sun's energy is very much important. So I have made some videos on the sun gods and sun goddesses, and I have made specifically, particularly on my channel, I made most of the videos which are connected with the sun's energy only. I don't know why. I don't know the complete reason. I don't know. I know a little bit why, but I don't know the whole picture yet. But most of my videos, when you see, I made so many videos on solar gods and goddesses only. Okay, so much of videos based on only sun's energy. Okay, sun's energy only. So you can listen to all those videos, because this is not just a 14th dimension. It is the Rishik sun. And also he is like Rishik sun. Rishik sun means the Rishi sun. The Rishi sun's energy or complete golden energy is present in this 14th chakra and 14th dimension. A beautiful golden energy is present. Okay, so now this beautiful golden energy is like yellow sun energy. Okay, and if you see, look back at my own channel, if you have been following me for long, you will notice that so many videos I have made on the sun's energies, particularly the yellow sun energy, golden sun energy, seraphim races, and also I have talked about the gold order. The seraphim races also I have made one video. I have made one video on the current energy. In that I have told you the cosmic father's message kind of a thing. And in that current energy, I have discussed everything about the snakes, seraphim lineages. Seraphims are nothing but the snakes, okay? So these snakes and seraphims and the gold order, Kartikeya, God Kartikeya, all of that is connected with the Rishik sun, because this 14th chakra, if you think that the 13th dimension is the mother arc and 15th dimension is the father arc, and the 14th dimension is the cosmic child energy, the divine child energy, which very nicely fits with the god Kartikeya's archetype. Okay, so this all is connected. So what all videos I have made on this particular kind of energy, you have to listen to all those videos. First of all, you have to listen to the cosmic father current energy video. In that I have clearly explained what you have to do. I have practically gave you some actions also to perform to heal this lineage, or to get the activations of this lineage. Okay, so if you want the 14th dimensional activations, you go to that current energy video which I have made and do all those things which I've told there, so that it will be helpful for your 14th dimension activations. It's not just some simple ritual which you perform in the 3D. It's not like that. So whatever I've told, that will there also helps in the activations of your 14th dimension. So that was like a clue. At that time I did not reveal the entire thing, but now the time have come to talk about the 14th dimension. That's the reason why now I'm repeating. Okay, I mean revealing, because I've already told the process, right? Process for you all in a coded form. So now it's the time to reveal you all that you go through this kind of activations and listen to that. You will do the process and you will get the activations of the 14th dimension. Okay, I have myself done that process. Okay, I have myself done that process, and the same thing I've explained you there. So you can listen to the Cosmic Father's message, which I have made about the Seraphim races. Some things I've told that there in the video. You can follow all that processes. Okay, one thing is over about the Rishik sun. This is like goldenish energy, yellowish energy, full complete yellow energy, golden energy. So now here the Ra center, Ra god. So this is like a Ra center also. Now Ra god is the Egyptian god. So this god is also connected with the sun's energy, I told you. So he is complete like a sun energy, and also he is like a divine father archetype and cosmic father archetype. There's so many myths and illusions and distorted stories are also there about the Ra god, sun god. There's not like a complete picture over there. When I was going through my own activations, I was receiving so much of information about the Ra god. Sorry. So I was receiving so much of information about the Ra god, but there I had to like a separate and use my own discernment about what is right and what is wrong and all these things. Okay, so still in the spiritual community, there's so many illusions about the Ra god. Don't believe in everything what is available or information available about the Ra god. You use your own personal discernment. I just saw 11:11 when I said this. So you use your own personal discernment, and whatever you feel that okay, this is resonating with you, you only take that only. Okay, so use your personal discernment, especially when you are listening about some archetypes which you are not familiar with, or which is not a part of your culture or civilization, or it might be a part of you in the previous timelines. You don't know. You might be have born in anywhere in the world. You don't know, but be little bit careful when you receive some kind of information about which you don't have any idea about. You have to use your personal discernment and be very careful about how much you can take and from where you can take the information. You have to use your personal discernment there. So now here the Ra god means I used my own personal discernment during my time, and then there are some things which I felt very accurate. Only that thing I will discuss. I will not discuss about all other things. I don't want to. I just discuss about what's important for us and what I resonated with. Okay, first is Ra God means he's completely like sun energy, full of sun energy, full of the sun embodiment, like how here we have Surya, the same thing. So now the next thing is we have Ra eyes. There is left eye of Ra and there is right eye of Ra. Okay, sorry, Ra. So I don't know why I said is also one of the tone, but it's not the time for now. I'll later after I finish this video, I'll have an eye on that. What I have to talk about that. Yeah, now we got the R tone also. So R tone is also very important, but that's for other time. Okay. So now we are discussing about the Ra. Ra is also a tone. Okay, Ra is also a tone. When I'll explain about the sound tones, there I will discuss in the future somewhere during the divine timing. But yeah, you have to understand that all these are like a tones. R tone, Ra tone, they're there. Right. So now here there is left eye of Ra and there is right eye of Ra. So both the eyes represent two different things. One is like a creation, one is like a destruction, one is like a light, and one is like a dark. Now here the dark means not the dark entity, not like that, but it's just your own like there is like how there is day and there is night, there is light and there is dark, there is sun and there is moon. Same like that, two opposites, two different opposites are like it represents the two different eyes of the Ra. So this is very important. But based on this, people have made like a mess about this concept. I don't know why they want to do all these things. Maybe they did not understand it properly, and they just whatever they want to they have understood, they just made the mess out of all these kind of topics. But then you just to simplify it for you is just the two different opposites, just like how there is a day, there is night, how there is sun, there is moon. It's just the two opposites, just like that. Okay, don't think about it in all other ways which people are telling. I don't really resonate with whatever the people say on all these things. I use my own personal decision. I have my own understanding. Okay, so if you resonate with it, most welcome. If you don't, then it's okay for me. I will like it's okay. It's your wish, like that. So this is like that. Two opposites. So one eye is representing one thing, left eye is representing something, and right eye is representing something. Okay. So here the Ra center. So now here this cosmic Rishik sun energy, or the 14th dimension energy, is the still point of the Ra. Ra center. This is not, they are not saying the Ra left or Ra right. Okay, so they are saying the Ra center. What is the Ra center? The still point, the midpoint between the both opposites, which is the divine child energy, or the midpoint, the origin point, or the center point between the two opposites is what is called as 14th dimension of the 14th chakra. I hope you are liking the video. I myself is like a feeling it very interesting to explain in this way. I never thought of, I will explain in this way, but yeah, it's all spontaneous. I never make any script, or I may never make any notes. I just, some important words I'll write, and then that's it. Okay, so whatever I have to say. So when I am saying this, I'm liking the way it is turning out. So I hope you are also liking it. If you like it, then hit that like button. Okay, so now here the left side and the right side, both the sides, they are coming together in the center point and merging. Okay, so this merge of the left and right, the merge of the two opposites, the merge of the masculine and feminine, the merge of the 13th and 14th, the merge of the two different universes, the merge of the two different things, the merge of the particle and antiparticle, all these things bring together, brought together in one still point, and one center point is what is the Kartikeya, the divine child, the Ra center, the inner child, the divine child, the cosmic child, the Rishik sun. All these things is representing the 14th dimension. That's why here it is seraphim. Okay, the animal, the spirit animal for this is avian seraphim races. So now these avian seraphim races, about this also there is lots of myths. Some things are true, some things are not. I'll discuss about that also. Give me a few minutes, and later part we'll finish this, and last in the end part we will keep about the spirit animal. Okay, so now this is also this seraphim energy, this snake energy. So in my previous videos I've already told, and in my shorts, specifically my shorts, go to my shorts and see the shorts which I have made about the Kartikeya. That will give you a lot of clue about the 14th dimension, because I myself, when I was going through those activations, I made those shorts. So see, check out those shorts also. In that shorts also you will receive a lot of clues. Now how I gave you the paper very easily. I literally showed you the question paper, what all questions are gonna come on your exam day. Okay, so it's like that. So you just see all the shots which are made on Kartikeya, specifically Kartikeya. Okay, so now here the still point energy, right? The center point energy, the midpoint energy, the 0 point energy, everything balanced energy. The balance in whatever the divine archetypes which represent the balance, those are the comes under the 14th dimension and 14th chakra. Whatever, it's not just Kartikeya, it's also the Narayan, who is like a balance and the still point. It's Ram energy, which is balance and still point. Yeah, you can now, the sun energy is also Ram energy. I've made one series of videos on the miasma. Okay, in that end part of it I have explained about this kind of a still point, and also the sun energy, how it is connected with the Ram and all those things. You can listen to that in that video. Okay, so whatever which is the balance energy, the archetypes which are representing the balance, the divine energies which are representing the balance, is the Ra center. So now this is all over. So now then I hope you understood about the still point thing. So now this also represents the mental body. So now you can think that how this is mental body. Mental body is like third dimension and the third chakra. How it is now a mental body, you can ask the doubt to me. So now you have to, in the 13th dimension, as I told you, the mother earth, when it comes down, it pours its energy into the lower chakras. Same like that, when the 14th dimensional energy, when it comes down, it will come down to the still point, and it will reside in the third to the in between, somewhere of the third chakra to second chakra, somewhere in between third to second, 2 and 3 and 2, like that. So now this is the still point area. Your in your own body you have this still point area, and this still point area is like somewhere like if there is a third chakra, if you imagine that there is a third chakra in one point, it is somewhere beyond. It is like a tunnel, and it is somewhere beyond the third chakra, the somewhere lower beyond the third chakra, between the second and 3. So it's like that. There is your still point area. in your own body. So now this 14th dimensional energy, it will pour down, and it will pour down, and it will reside in that location which I've told you. That is your still point area. And also this is like a golden solar gate energy. So now this golden solar gate energy is there. So in your own journey, when you are going through these kind of activations, you can literally see some kind of a golden door somewhere, some kind of synchronicities of golden door. All these things can happen, because now when you are tapping into this kind of energy and activations, what will happen is that solar gate, the door, the golden door within you will open. Okay, the golden door within you will open, and this door is the entry point to the access of that Ra god energy, or the sun energy, or the solar energy, or the Kartika energy, all the archetypes which I've discussed here, the Rishik sun energy. So when you enter into the golden door, when that golden door opens, you will be accessing the inner sun temple and the golden solar energy, or the god Ram within you. Okay, so wow, I don't know why I'm liking this video so much. It's just giving me very nice and high vibrations. I hope you're also feeling that. So when this door opens, then Ram will be in front of you. Okay, and you can witness the Ram within you. It's like that. So now, wow. So it's a very beautiful activations when words are not enough to explain these activations, but still I'm doing it. Okay, so this beautiful energy you will receive, beautiful yellowish goldenish energy you will receive. So now also you will have the golden orb body. So there are different types of body. So one is like you are going through hova bodies. Hova body I've made other video, you can listen to that. So this golden orb body is different. So this golden orb body is literally, there is an orb which will be forming around you, and it is like advanced stages of activation. So all these activations will not happen just if you start the activations of 14th dimension. No. So first we have to start the activations, and then later, year by year, month by month, slowly, some activations will take place. For example, maybe some still point activation is taking place within some pain in that point or something like that, and then later, after few months or years, you will have the door activations. Or after that, few months or years, you will have some more activations. After few months or years, you will have mental body clearing. So many things will happen, not just in one go, but cyclically, in a process of way. If you finish one stage, if you complete one thing, then the next thing will start. If you complete another thing, then the next thing will start. But because I cannot elaborate on everything, I am just clubbing it all in one video and presenting it in front of you. So this is not just if you just activate the 14th chakra and you got some kind of confirmation that 14th chakra is activated, and then all this will happen spontaneously. No, it won't happen like that. It is a process of activation of the 14th chakra, and it can take a lot of time. It can take literally a lot of time, and your hard work, it depends on how much you are doing the work, and how much you are clearing and cleansing and activating. It all depends on all those things. You have to do all these things, because everything I cannot, like a one word I cannot explain in so many videos. I'm just clubbing it all together and giving you a general idea of it. Hope you are understanding it. Okay, so now here the golden orb body. Golden orb body is also like there will be a golden orb which will be forming around you. So there are different types of orbs. Here also there are different types of orbs. I myself have experienced the orb body. So when you finish in the later stages of your ascension journey, when you are about to finish your 15 dimensional time matrix activations, when you're about to exit this universal time matrix, during that time what will happen is, oh, lot of Kalvaram energy. Okay, so during that, hope you're getting it. Okay, so during that time what will happen is, you will receive a lot of, you will see yourself in not a physical human body form, like there is a human form of you, right? So in the advanced stages of your awakening journey, you will not have any form. You will have orb forms. Like your entire physical structure is not present. You will see, you will experience yourself in a light form, you will experience yourself in an orb form, you will experience yourself in a plasma form, you will experience yourself in aurora form, different things, and some patterns, some yantra form, something like that, geometrical forms of you will be experiencing those things. So the more you increase your vibration and consciousness, the form dissolves, and the geometric patterns and the lights and knobs and sounds and tones and whatnot, plasmas, all these things, you will witness yourself in that kind of energy rather than this human form, because you will not dissolve. Now your physical body is there, but all these things will happen in your internal world. So if somebody doesn't know anything about ascension, if they listen to all these things, they will think that, oh, what kind of madness we are talking. But then this is all your internal experiences which you will get. So you will have your physical body, you will have your physical body, and within your physical body, when you go through these kind of activations and during your theta stage or in a meditative stage, you will experience and witness your higher forms, not just the human form. The forms and all these things, they will be till avatar only. After that, you will experience a lot of, yantra form of you, the geometric form of you, the plasma form of you, the orb form of you. There's so many light pattern form of you, some kind of pattern form of you. When I was experiencing this, I was like, oh wow, now I can see my own, this orb form. Now I can see my own yantra form. Now I can see the different pattern of my own self, rather than the human self. The same thing is for gods and the divine beings also. So they more higher up the consciousness, the forms dissolves, and the light and everything is in the form of lights and sounds. So this harmonic universe itself is in the form of it's a light harmonic universe. So most of you might see some kind of colored orbs around your body, like that. So now, because this is 14th dimension, you can see like a golden orb body of you. You can witness golden orb body of you. And here in this, most important thing, when you go through the Rishi identity of consciousness is that, and this also happens during the heart chakra activations. Everything you told about the heart chakra, you have to listen to that. And also sacral. So this Rishi center, this 14th dimension, is not just connected with the 14th dimension itself. When you go through this, you will other chakras are also getting influenced. For example, when you go through this, the heart chakra is getting influenced. Solar plexus, I have already told you. So the sacral chakra is also getting influenced. How, I will see now. So now there is when you in your astral body thing, your astral traveling, all these things. I've made a series of videos on that. Do listen to that entire series, because that's important. When you don't listen to that, you will not understand this concept. That's the reason why I always suggest what all you have to listen first, and then you come back to here. If you want, you can pause this video first, listen to the astral travel series, and then you come back to here, so that it can sink into you and you can understand it much betterly. So now in that entire series, when you listen to that, here you will understand that there is a split between the lower astral self and the higher astral self. So now there is a split. To every human being, they have a split until or unless they come into the ascension journey and they release and dissolve the split. That split will be there, and you will be experiencing different types of astral things. There are some higher astral worlds, lower astral worlds, all these things, unnecessary nonsense things and scary things you will experience in your journey. And sometimes it will be scaring you like a hell. In my own journey, in the beginning stages of I did not even know how this astral traveling and all these things happen, but it was all natural for me. As we awaken more and more, all these things, experiences you will face anyway. So when you are in the starting stages of your awakening journey, you will experience the lower astral worlds, and it will trouble you a lot. It will be like a headache. What is all this? You will be like, sometimes you will be scared, fearful, crying, yelling, and saying to divine, please help, and all these things will happen with you. But then in the advanced stages of your ascension journey, the more you ascend, what will happen is you will release all the things and all the attachments which are there in the lower astral world, and you will not the experiences of the lower astral world will be very drastically minimized. Now you will not have any lower astral world experiences, not complete, I'm not saying 100%, but yes, compared to what you have been experiencing, all that will be minimized. Because why it is minimized is, the reason is the 4D and 2D split in all the humans, because of certain distortions and all the things which happened in the collective. What happened is there was a 2D and 4D split which happened, and because of this split there is now two different astral worlds, which is higher astral world and the lower astral world. So the more you release, the more you embody the light, the more you awaken, what will happen is this split will dissolve and these two polarities will come into unity. So when these two polarities, if they have to come into unity, heart chakra plays a very important and a major role. So heart chakra is very important here when it comes to the astral thing. I did not ever told in the astral series also, I did not tell you, but here I am telling you because now it's the right time. Heart chakra plays a very very important role in the unity of these two astral worlds, heart chakra and also solar plexus chakra. 4D split, 4D is fourth dimension and 2D is sacral chakra. Sorry, sacral chakra. So there should be, there is some kind of a problem between the heart chakra and the sacral chakra, because whatever the wounds your heart experience, it is all storing in the sacral, and whatever the things which are sacral is experiencing, that is also influencing the heart. These two are influencing each other in one or the other way. And also there is a split, there is like some kind of a connection between the two. Until and unless you heal everything, you cannot unite the both, it's like to have the higher astral experiences and to move forward in your ascension journey and higher activations, you have to unite both heart and the sacral energies. So when you unite both heart and sacral energies, you release the polarities between the heart and sacral energies, you release the shadows in these chakras, then what will happen is the split will dissolve. Now there is not like lower astral, higher astral, all these different types of astral. No, whatever astral which is required for you at your own level of consciousness, so you will only experience that one, and you will release all the unnecessary things and the which are not needed from the lower astral worlds. You will not have your energy in the lower astral worlds anymore, because you have shadows. How the shadows are created, maybe so many timelines, you have wounds in your sacral and the heart, and that's the reason why these wounds created shadows, and those shadows are residing in the astral worlds. And why you are visiting this astral world is to take back your own soul fragments and the paths of the shadows and integrate your shadows which are there stuck in the lower astral worlds. That's the reason why you are experiencing the lower astral worlds. So if you want to reunite these, and if you want to integrate your soul fragments, and if you want to release what is necessary for you, if you want to do the shadow work and integrate your shadow back into yourself, then what you have to do is you have to heal your shadows. So here the shadow works plays a very important role. And also I've made one video on chakras. So there I've mentioned that there is the deep hidden secrets of chakras. So go listen to that video also. That video is also very important in understanding this concept. So when you release all the shadows, you will release what is not necessary for you, and also you will reconnect with your soul fragments. You will go through soul reconciliation. So when the soul reconciliation happens, both the 2D and 4D split which is there, the split which is there because of the wounds and traumas and things which happened in your past lifetime and all the incarnations, and you're holding on all the storage of all that karma and the dirty stuff and the muddy stuff and the shadow stuff, all these things will go off, and you will integrate your shadow back into your heart. And then there will be a dissolution of the split of the 2D and 4D, and then there will be a union of both the polarities within you, shadow and light, and that's how you will release the split, and then you will give birth to a solar sacrum. So now, because there is like a whatever which trauma, which is a lot of things are stored in your, especially the sacral chakra, because that is also the place of the ancestral energy. All the ancestral energy is also present within them, and also your ancestral which are spirits which are there, those are also that lower astral energy, the ancestral energy or the pitru, all these things are also coming from the sacral chakras. When you go deep within, all these things are coming from there also. So because this is sacral, is not just sacral, it is the like your ancestral energy, your DNA. So there are so many things which are stored in the stuck in your DNA, the shadows which are stuck in the DNA. Until and unless you release all those things, then you can't unite both the polarities. So in order to dissolve the split, in order to release all these things, you have to do a lot of work on your sacral chakra especially, and also your heart chakra. That's how you release a lot of wounds. So when you release all these things, when you also work on ancestral healing, I've made so many videos on ancestral healing also. If you don't know how to do that, you can listen to those videos. I made the letters also. I gave you some letters to write to your ancestors and all those things. I made a series of videos on the specifically on the ancestral healing, which is a series called as miasma, the miasma series. You can listen to all the videos of the miasma series. It will give you a lot of clue on healing your ancestral energy. So when you do all that thing, then what will happen is you will give birth to a solar sacrum. So now the solar sacrum, where it is present near your sacrum bone. There is a bone in your body which is called as the sacrum bone. Now this sacrum bone is very important bone, even in your physical body, even in your physical health also. It's a very important bone. Okay, so this bone is like, this bone's function is to support the higher higher bodies. It's like a support system, it's like a vessel, it's like something which can hold on the entire spinal cord. It's like a base of the spine, so it's like it's holding on to everything which is higher and above it. So the same thing, so when you release everything, so whatever the dirt is there, all the thing and all the dirt which is stored in your sacrum, when you release all that thing, then you will give birth to a solar sacrum. So now this sacrum is also very much connected to your ancestral energy. The sacrum has a lot of functions, both like a medically also, spiritually also. It contains a lot of it contains its combination of 5 vertebrae and all these things are there. But this solar sacrum which is there, it is also like a there's a different the masculine sacrum and the feminine sacrum. It also distinguish, this bone itself is a very distinguishing factor between the masculine and the feminine body. All these things are there. It's also like a support system, it's like acting like a stability. It's like it is having a power to hold on to all the thing which is above it. So in spirituality also, if you talk about in the kundalini lens also, if we take about the sacrum, so it's very important. It plays a very important functions, because this sacrum itself carries the kundalini energy. The kundalini is the whatever they snake which is coiled in the 3 turns, and then its head which is resting. It will be there in the sacrum. So it's like a lower triangle. It's literally like it's just like a lower triangle only. The lower triangle of the feminine energy is just like that. So the head of the kundalini is there in the sacrum only. So when your kundalini is awakening, it is awakening through the sacrum, so to your spinal cord. So it's just rising its head above the from in the sacrum. It's like opening its hood, and then it's moving up the spinal cord. It's like that. So then the sacrum is also like a place very important role. It is like a hard disk. It's storing everything which you have, like from your point of your all this incarnation drama, everything, all this drama is stored in the sacrum. So much of wound, so much of trauma, so much of all these things. So it's not just about the activation of one dimension. You have to heal all these things which is coming with this dimension. So when you heal all these things, I know you have been already, even as soon as you started your journey, you might be healing your sacral chakra, you might be working on all these things. But when this thing come, when the activation of this point till you reach to this point, things will hit you more harder. Okay, things will hit you more harder, and you will release some deep dirty layers within you, and your life will be like a lot of ups and downs will also come, but you have to manage it anyway, because you are going through these kind of activations. So you have to bear it, there is no other option. So during this kind of a process, a lot of dirt, a lot of shadows will be released from you. You have to heal all those things, you have to integrate your shadows, you have to do a lot of work, especially when you are going through this process. A lot of inner work and mirror work and shadow work is needed, especially when you go through this kind of a process. So when you do all these things, then what will happen is a solar sacrum will be birthed from you. So this solar sacrum, before it was like a normal sacrum which is like full of dirt and mud and all these things. When you release all these dirty layers, then you will give birth to a solar sacrum, which is like a literally there will be a solar light, a solar round light, which is there at the location of the sacrum, which you will give birth to when you finish this kind of entire journey of healing your sacrum and all these things, releasing the split of the 2D and 4D. Then you will give birth to the solar sacrum. Okay, literally you can see in my own activations I've seen, like there is like some kind of a goldenish ball kind of a thing which is located in the sacrum area. So this will happen. So after this, so everybody who is going through this process, they have to activate the solar sacrum. It's the must. So it's like if you have like a Rishi identity of consciousness, you are reaching till here means this is like a must. So if you are not activating this means there's something which is there within you which you still have to heal. So heal it quickly, heal it all those things so that you can give birth to a solar sacrum. It's a very very important thing, because till the point you are not activating the solar sacrum, there is like some concept in the spiritual community called as lunar light, or all the sacral energy is being sucked by the lunar energy and lunar forces. All these things are there in the spiritual community. So whatever, even the, it's connected with your periods, menstrual, all the things and the things which our female go through, everything, all this, because this sacrum is not just a sacrum, it's also connected with the sacral chakra. Sacral chakra is the third, second chakra, and here is where all the reproductive organs and all these things are there. So till the point you are not healing all these things, then already on earth all that energy of the feminine energy, or the all the energy, reproductive energy, is being taken by the dark forces. You will, this is like a very biggest like a very bad thing, but we can't do anything. They're like, it's till the point humans are not aware of this, this is happening for generations and generations and generations. If the humans are aware of it, then all you can like you can stop giving your energy to the darkness. It's like that. So whatever the energy is there, all the energy is being sucked by the darkness and the astral beings and the dirty dark forces which are playing tactics with the feminines and feminine energies, in different forms, in dreams and holograms, and in the form of some kind of a masculine in their 3D field, all these things. So whatever which is happening with the feminine, all these things by the dark forces, all the things they are doing it because they want to steal the energy and suck the energy of your solar sacrum. So that's why they are doing all these things. So when you heal all these things, all this whatever the energy which is going to the darkness, that will stop, and you will put a full stop to it, and then you will have your own solar sacrum, sacred energy, the sacred solar plexus and sacral chakra energy, and you will activate your solar sacrum. So that's how it will be. Till that point you have to like do a lot of hard work in this, especially in this area, because if possible I'll attach some pictures also later, or even in recently also I've seen many people like talking about this. There are so many people who have like now people are aware. There's so many people who have been talking about this lately. I've seen that. Okay, I've seen in the internet also, I've seen somewhere also. So this is very important. All that your energy, the menstrual energy, all that reproductive energy is being sucked by the lunar forces, the dark forces. Okay, so if you want to stop all these things, then you have to heal your all the things which I mentioned. Then there is something called as 3, 6, 9, 12 spheres. There are some spheres which will activate. There is like 3, 6, 9, 12 spheres. Now that is very big topic, so I'll take about that topic maybe later in some other video. It's a lot of activations. The sphere activations are also there. There you have to activate so these 4 spheres in your own system. I mean the energy system, you have to activate this, and there is a central column which you have to activate. So the Rishi is the hover body of the all the other 4 are like they are horizontal. So there is only one hover body which is vertical, that is Rishi hover body. So all other hover bodies, they are horizontal hover bodies. I have explained you about the hover bodies in my previous video. You can check out that. So all the 4 hover bodies in the 4 harmonic universes, they are horizontal. They are one above the other. They are horizontal. So if somebody is activating the 3rd hover body per se, there is a horizontal 3rd hover body. It is like horizontal plate like a thing or a disc like thing which will activate around you, which is consisting of the 3 colors, tricolor of that harmonic universe. So there are 4 horizontal hover bodies, and there is just one vertical hover body which is Rishi hover body. So if you are Rishi identity of consciousness, then there is a vertical hover body which is activating within you, which is like a central column. Okay, so it's like just like how your spinal column will be in the center point, the same thing Rishi hover body is also like some vertical column or central column. Okay, this central column is merged with the the tri-wave energy or neutral charge or non-polarized energy centers, because these tri-waves is composed of the, so now this hover body is like a central column, it's like a vertical pillar, and this vertical pillar is consisting of the three colors, the tri-colors, the tri-wave colors of the 13th, 14th and 15th dimension, which is the aquamarine or the bluish tone color or turquoise color or the golden color and also the violet color. The three, it is composed of this central column is composed of the three flames, the tri-flames or the tri-waves. These tri-waves, they are like the triple waves are like merging together and forming this the non-polarized energy center, which is the union point. I have already told you in the 12th dimension. Till the 12th dimension, you are already almost done with the dualities, and then in the Rishi, it's like a more of the union. Here, from here the journey of the unity begins to you now. Here they are somewhere here and there, you have to merge all the so many things, but still like till 12 only, it's like mostly it's like duality and all those things. When you start, once you reach to 12, then it's like mostly it's like unity everywhere. It's like unity, a journey for you, okay, union journey for you. So then after this, there is like some kind of a crystals. There is platinum crystal, gold crystal, and also the white crystal and also white diamond crystals within you. So there is a lot of things to talk about this also. Then it will take a lot of time to talk about this. If I start speaking about this, so I'll explain about this also later in some other point. Okay. So now these crystals are also there within you, 4 different types of crystals. Then you have to activate these crystals also, and there is a balance when you do all these things. You will balance and heal your feminine light body. So this is very important point, and also to initialize the higher heart complex and the silicate matrix. So when you do this, what is happening within you specifically because of the solar sacrum, what you are doing is you are healing your feminine light body. There is a masculine light body which I'll talk about later. Here, until you reach till here this point, then you are doing the feminine light body healing activations and also integrations. You are starting the process of balancing and healing your feminine light body. From this point onwards, your feminine light body will be on point, like it will start its activation. Okay. So now here, it also initializes your higher heart complex. I told you in the entire Crystal Lotus Heart series, you can listen to that entire series, and after that, what will happen is the energy of this consciousness. I've told you this energy, this consciousness pours into your lower chakras. I've just told you in some few minutes back, and now this consciousness also pours into your higher heart complex. There also you will go through some kind of activations. Here you will go through the golden heart activations. Okay, golden heart activations, which is happening into your higher heart complex, and also it initializes your golden heart activations. And then there is a silicate matrix. Now this silicate matrix is what is, you are changing your carbon body. You are coming from the carbon body to the physical silicate body. So now you don't have the carbon matrix. Now this carbon matrix is changing into the silicate matrix C14. So now this 14th chakra, 14, C14, now you are more into you're not in C6, now you are in the C14. Those of you who are science students, they can understand it very well that see what is the carbon C6 and C14. So now here you are going into the C14 thing. Now you are activating the C14, which is the silicate matrix. You are activating your silicate body, which is your light body, which is your higher body, and all these things activations will go on. And then there is Aton solar disk. So now here, the Aton solar disk, there is another Egyptian goddess which I have to mention. She is called as Sekhmet. So when you see the iconography of the Sekhmet, she will have the solar sun disk above on her head. On her head, she will have the solar sun disk, Aton disk. Okay, so this Aton disk, specifically in the Egyptian cultures, you can see this Aton disk. It's like they're literally wearing some sun above their head. Okay, it's like that. Their iconography itself is like that. So now this Aton solar disk is also there, and this Aton solar disk, it will repattern your higher crown center. So now this crown is shifted to the organic north star. So before, the position of your crown will be different. There is a crown activation also which will happen somewhere in between, because it's been many years, I forgot about that. But then I can tell you that there is a crown activation. Yes, I got it. I remembered just now. So there is a crown activations which happen in the avatar. So I have to make a video separately on this. I'll make that video. Let me know in the comment section if I forgot about this. I have to speak about this crown activation, jewel activation, all those things. Yeah, this thing I'll speak in separate video. But yeah, this crown activations which are there, which you have already done in your avatar self, and this crown activation, at that time it is just activation. Now when you reach till here, what would happen is this crown will be shifted to the organic north star. It means it will be in the right correct position. Now it is not positioned properly, it is not activated properly. So what will happen is first the activation will happen and then the positioning of the crown, where the crown should be, its exact location, that location it will reach to the organic north star. So now this is there, and also leading back into the God's world. This will be a pass for you, this will be a key for you which will lead you back to the God's world. When you activate all these things, then you will have a pass to enter into the God's realm, God's world. So this all is all about the 14th dimension and 14th chakra. I know there are some things which I have to discuss, but it will take a lot of time to discuss each of these terms. So maybe in future I'll make some videos about that. But yeah, this is a general thing which will happen in the 14th dimension. See, even just I'm talking about the general things, it's already 1 hour, right? So if I go in detail, then it will take a lot of time. So that's why we are ending here. And the most important thing is here is avian seraphim races. So I told you that I'll talk about that in the ending, right? So now the seraphim races, I've already told you, they are snake beings, they are snake energies. These seraphim beings, they were the divine creators, divine architectures in the olden time, back when the universe was created. So when the Divine Mother created the seraphim races, they were the divine architecture, the divine races which created everything. They helped the Divine Mother in creating everything, creating the entire universe. So now these seraphim races, they are golden snake energy, and also it is like Kundalini energy. So whenever you go through this kind of activations, a lot of Kundalini awakening happens during this point of your awakening. And also they are avian. Avian means they are winged seraphim races. They are like winged snakes. So there is a lot of myth that these snake beings, they got distorted and all these things was there in the history. But then it's like outdated information. All those things happened. I also agree all those things happened. But now I have told you in the current energy video, you can listen to that. The Divine Father has stepped in, the Cosmic Father, and they have made certain changes to repair this distortions which happened in the seraphim lineage and seraphim races. So now we don't have to be afraid of that and be upgraded with the things which are happening in the ascension journey, because it's very important. If you think that okay, this is all distorted, then you cannot ever get activations of this. Okay, so only if you are aware that yeah, it's all updated energy now. Now the Divine Father have made so many changes that these races are also repairing, and there's so many divine beings are associated with these races just to repair these races and this lineage. If you have this kind of information and knowledge, then you will not be afraid. If you are stuck with only the old information, then you will be very much afraid, and you will be very much afraid even to activate this kind of a dimension and energy and chakras, right? So it's very important for you to be updated. So if you want to be updated, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any update regarding any important ascension updates. So this is the ascension update which I have told you in my current energy cosmic father message video. Listen to that entire video, you will understand about the avian seraphim races. Okay, so yes, there were some things which happened in the history, but all those things were history, not the current energy. In the current energy, what is happening is the cosmic father has already made so many changes in the seraphim DNA and seraphim races, and also this is connected with the 30th dimension, 30 DNA, 30 DNA and 30th dimension. It is also connected with the 30th DNA, and this is very beautiful diamond, yellowish, beautiful color DNA and diamond sun DNA of the silicate matrix. If possible, I'll attach the same thumbnail, which is very beautiful actually. The same thumbnail I'll use for that. You'll understand what is that thumbnail. So that thumbnail consisting of the diamond sun DNA activation, and it also contains this spokes, like a spokes of the sun or the rays of the sun. Okay, so it's like the different rays of the DNA, and it's also it's like just like a strands. Okay, and also it's like a wheel, and in between that they are like a diamonds, and that is in representing the diamonds and DNA or the silicate matrix template or the seraphim DNA template of that energy. So this DNA of this energy goes up to 30th dimension, 30 DNA or 30th dimension. So it's a very beautiful DNA template, and whatever distortions happened, it all happened in the past history. Now there are so many repairs and changes which are happening, but still I'll tell you, be very cautious, because you never know. You have to be little bit very careful about this kind of energy, because you don't know how much of the things are already done and what not is done, and who is manipulated, which energy is manipulating you, which energy is connecting with you uh, by naming of some kind of a divine energy. You don't know, and specifically this is very astral kind of a dimension. So you have to be very very careful, very much careful when you go through this kind of activations, because it's very important. Use your personal discernment and all those things, right? So here, in this also I have to add one more thing, that the entire ascension journey, I've in my own journey, when I was going through my own stuff, my own activations and the Kundalini awakening journey, I listened a lot of name about the Sanat Kumara, who is some kind of ascended master and all those things. But there are also some kind of distorted teachings about the Sanat Kumara. So now here I understood that Sanat Kumar, and there are also some people, they are saying that Sanat Kumara is the one who is taking care of the entire ascension journey of the Kali Yuga. They said like that. I mean, this entire whatever ascension journey is happening, so it's under the supervision of Sanat Kumar. Like that, there are some teachers who are like saying all those things. But I don't know how much of that is like a true. How much you can depend on the energy and all those things. I don't know, because I'm not sure. There are some ascended masters whom I don't. I mean, there's some like not ascended masters. Sorry, there are some ascension teachers whom I don't completely resonate with, because they were in the beginning of my ascension stage when I just entered the ascension journey, and they were giving all these teachings. And later I understood that they are not like I'm not resonating with these kind of ascension teachers. So I just stop listening to those videos and all the stuff. But they mentioned this point, and so what, they are like some kind of mixed distorted teachings, and you just have to be very careful and use your personal discernment. But one thing I understood is whatever they are saying about the Sanat Kumara. So now I also don't even cannot even guarantee you that the energy, how the energy is the same like Kartikeya or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. So you can be. It all depends on your own individual judgment and discernment. You can do that. So, but what I understood from Sanat Kumara is the Sanat Kumara means the Kartika is also like Kumara, and there's Sanat. Okay, there is a before his incarnation as Kartika, he was like a Sanat Kumar. Okay, he was Sanat Kumar. So because of that, maybe that name came. I don't know, but I'm not sure of that kind of energy, or the ascendant masters or the teachers or the angels which the people talk about. I really don't know. I cannot guarantee you about that. But if you are like connecting with Kartika, then most of the work is done. I can guarantee you that, because that's like a more safest thing to do. But other things I don't know. I'm not sure of. But if that energy is coming to you, then use your personal discernment, because there are different forms, and you don't know if it's a real form or it's like a distorted form, or it's something is manipulated, some cloned energy is trying to manipulate in the name of Sanat Kumar. You don't know. So you have to be very careful about the cloned energies, because first of all, it's already the astral realm. I've already told you it has connection with the astral realm. So you don't know. Whatever energy is coming to you, you use your personal discernment 100 times, 1,000 times, and see whether it's a clone energy or really some kind of a divine energy which is trying to connect with you. So this is what I wanted to say about entirely about the 14th dimension and 14th chakra, and this is connected with the avian seraphim races, and also the 13th dimension and 13th chakra. There I've told you about the Elohim races, feline Elohim races. There I forgot to mention something, so that I will cover here. So feline Elohim races, the Elohim themselves are like a lion, very nice king like lion energy. So now this lion energy, how they will look, and how what is like, what is my experience about them and what are they, I'll describe about that little bit, and then we'll close the video here. So now this feline lion energy, when I received all these kind of activations and the feline lion Elohim energy, when I was receiving all this information about them, so this feline Elohim energy, it's a beautiful lion, very big beautiful lion. It's of a color of some, not white exactly, but not the crystalline. It's like some opalish whitish crystalline, some kind of a like, it's very difficult to describe the color, but some kind of very crystallic whitish, it's not even white, but some kind of crystalline light lion with wings. Okay, I've experienced that lion in my like my personally also I have experienced in the form of some kind of pictures. So nowadays, these days, they are making a lot of different types of pictures, right? Some different types of pictures they are creating. So suddenly one day when I was going through all these activations, I received that picture, but I do at that time I did not know much, so I did not save that picture. Otherwise, I would have attached it. But that lion is very beautiful, very nice, like a high vibrational energy, very beautiful uh, energy. Lions means only, first of all, I like a lot. Then on top of that, this kind of a lion means very beautiful. It's like very nice, big, crystalline lion with wings, and very that lion energy, that energy of the divine lion, that Elohim lion itself is a very high vibrational. You will feel very much high, some kind of high you will feel literally when you go through this kind of when you receive that dharma, you will be charged totally, and you will be very activated and high vibrational when you receive that dharma. So that happens during the 13th dimensional activations, when you go through the entire process of 13th dimension. Even in 13th dimension, just like as I told you in the 14th dimension, it all not doesn't happen once. Okay, it's a continuation process for some years. For me also, it took so many years to go through this continuous process of activating one chakra, one dimension. So don't expect so much, but be patient. And if you want, you can listen to this video again and again. The more you are activating, the more you are activating something in about that chakra or dimension, you can come back again and listen to this video again. Okay, no problem. So listen to the as many times as you want. The more you activate, and the more you will only come back and you will listen to, okay, this is what is happening with you now, this is what is happening with you now, you will understand. Okay, so entire 13th dimension I've told you, and entire 14th dimension, everything I told you. So now in the next one, we will discuss about the 15th dimension or 15th chakra. So thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Rama Raksha Sarva Jagat Raksha. Shri Matre Namaha.